Welcome to the Two Blokes Chatting radio show on 94.7 The Pulse. Music, interviews, news, and, well, Two Blokes Chatting. Now, here are the two blokes.
That is a song called Oh Tonight by Brayden O'Hanlon. And you're thinking to yourself, hang on a tick, I know that name. Doesn't he play for Winchelsea in the footy as well? Rob Cameron, why don't you introduce our next guest?
Yeah, I will indeed. And before we get to the origins of that song, let's talk a little bit about the Winchelsea Blues. Brayden O'Hanlon, he's I don't know whether he's a centre man, midfielder or something. Let's talk footy. Good morning and welcome for a start.
Morning. Thank you so much for having me.
Have you re-signed the contract for the Blues next year?
Oh, there's no doubt I'm going anywhere else. So after the dinner they put on a Thursday night, I don't think I can go anywhere.
Now, we do need to just counsel you here, Brayden, in terms of your usage of the media. When someone asks you about your contract, you go, oh, look, I'm just playing footy. I'm letting my manager deal with that. Talk to the list manager. You don't need to say anything about your own.
Yeah, ever heard of a man named Robert Cameron? He tends to take care of most of that sort of thing.
Does he? All I can say to you then is good luck to you.
You'll be fine. But no, you obviously had a good year, polled the most votes for the club in the league, best and fairest. Probably taking, I'd like to
incidentally also counted by the aforementioned Rob Cameron. I'm saying nothing.
Yeah, that's true. You have taken your game to another level. In amongst all the work you're doing with music, is footy still just that great and important outlet for you?
Yeah, I just find it one of the most important things to really stick to it. And there's a lot of people that I know in this music industry who have loved footy or have loved some form of sport and given it up, obviously, to pursue and work as hard as they can. But if you're able to really take that step and manoeuvre both in your life, then 100% you got to stick to both of them.
Yeah, we have a good example there in Beck Goring, who of course played AFLW football for the Cats, and also James Keogh. Do you know about James Keogh's work, Robert?
Yeah, James Keogh, didn't he? He was near drafted and is now in the music world.
Yeah, he used to play for Coburg and he's now called Vance Joy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right.
There you go.
Played at fullback for Coburg in the twos, I think. I don't think he might have made it to the top.
There you go.
The research department's on holiday, so you understand.
Okay, let's focus on music. You've been waiting for a long time to drop an album, but the day is now coming pretty soon where the world will hear not only that song, but a lot of other good stuff out of your writing skills. It must be very exciting for you.
Yeah, really exciting, really daunting in a way, and, I've written songs and redone them 100 times, but it's now come to a point where I'm, backing myself in, and hopefully everyone loves the material that comes out. Planning for the 5th of November, so that will be the drop, along with the up-and-coming show, which we'll talk about just in a sec. But, really exciting. Hopefully everyone just enjoys the variety and everything that comes with it.
The world of music's different. It's played out on Spotify's and internet, but you still do a lot of upfront gigs, weddings, parties, anything for want of a band, one of another term. But you're still really busy earning a quid as well as doing the stuff inside a what do you call it? A studio.
Studio.
Yeah, thank you.
Studio. Yeah. So. Absolutely. I'm fortunate enough to be making money within the studio as well, and using that as a workplace and as another job. But live music and the performance is where I live. It's where I really enjoy being me and doing what I do. And I guess it's the way you can write as many songs as you want, but it's how you give it to someone. It's how you essentially, well, I don't think it's arrogant to say, but you're gifting it to everyone who's watching and, providing a good time. There's nothing more you can really ask of that, is there?
That's true. And when you go to a venue, I know you do a lot of really, really good covers. Is it a case of you just slip one of your own in every now and again to trick them, or did you pick the audience to say, right, I reckon my music's going to work tonight, but if I'm at a wedding and there's a lot of older people, I better just do covers?
Yeah, well, definitely if I'm at a wedding, I try to stick to their criteria and stick to how they go. But you're right in the sense of read your audience. Really look at who's out there, and if they're enjoying it, then you slip it in. And if you feel like giving yourself a little bit of a plug, you say over the microphone when you finish your song, be like, "Yep, that was just a little bit of my stuff. If you enjoy it, let me know, and I'm happy to play some more. Otherwise, we keep on with the energy and keep on with the dance, and let's go."
Yeah, it does work quite well. I've seen you, as I said, you do the covers very well. But to play a song like we've just heard in amongst some good covers, it doesn't stick out and say, "Oh, that's no good." It blends in nicely. So to have a little bit of an out comment about the fact that it's one of your own is probably a good way to promote the other side of your music.
Yeah, no, thank you for, obviously, to say it fits is, it's really nice whether you mention it in that way. I know it's really nice to hear, if you play it with amongst some of the other songs and people recognise it or they continue to dance to it and not sort of, prick up a little bit, then that's something special in itself. And then, obviously, you acknowledge the fact that you wrote it, you like to acknowledge your own work, but move on. You've told them, and keep going with the show. Try not to have too much, I guess, dead time or low time talking about yourself.
Brayden, November the 5th, not only is it Guy Fawkes Day and my brother's birthday, something else is happening in your life. Tell us about the details.
Absolutely. So the album called Hopeless Rogue Antics, written by myself, is due to be released, and we are having, myself and my team or my band, are having a big celebration night, a big night full of music, of covers, my songs, everything that's energetic and just for a really good time. We've locked in to have that down at the pier in Geelong. And, we're just planning for a really exciting night with a couple of different bands to be introduced and give their opportunity as well, and have everyone dancing from about 6 o'clock through to 11:30 onwards.
And how do people get a ticket?
If you'd like to get a ticket, visit any of my social media sites. I'll be putting up little plugs and little links everywhere I can under Brayden O'Hanlon. Instagram is Brayden O'Hanlon 35. It's everywhere. I'll keep posting. I'll keep sharing for everyone to see. If not, contact me directly, and I will put up my email and phone number at a couple of places.
We may even put a link to it on the Two Blokes Chatting Facebook page. That's the kind of people we are.
Well, there you go.
Oh, stop it. Absolutely beautiful. But yeah, the tickets went live last night at about 6 o'clock, and there is almost 100 gone already, and with a capacity of 250 to 300. They are really going quick, and it's mind-blowing.
This is where we use the expression, avoid disappointment, book now.
Yes, very much so. Best wishes, young fella. Really appreciate your time this morning, and with the ongoing album, everyone get aboard if you like what you heard this morning. You can get more of that. The Pier, 6 o'clock on November the 5th. Get behind Brayden O'Hanlon music. Good on you, mate. Best wishes.
He's going to appear
on here, and you guys will be the first to have the early single drop anyway. So stay tuned on Two Blokes for the first hit from Brayden O'Hanlon.
We'll be there. Cheers, mate.
See you, buddy.
Thank you.
All the best. Brayden O'Hanlon, local musician and halfback flanker for the Winchelsea Blues.